Now to a Fox 5 update. There's nothing boring about this new project in town.
Clark County approving a new plan to add and create more miles of the Vegas Loop, owned by Elon Musk's Boring Company.
Fox 5's Regina On is in studio now with more on this huge announcement.
Yeah, Jacqueline and John. So 18 new stations and 25 new miles will be added to the Vegas Loop, or a monorail. Teslas will be driving more people around, and the goal, getting traffic down on the surface streets and improving air quality. The Boring Company, owned by Elon Musk, would have Teslas driving people underground in these tunnels. Gibson says county commissioners approved the plan to add 18 stations and 25 miles long of extensions. Currently, the Vegas Loop connects to 3 halls of the Convention Center and Resorts World, Las Vegas, with work ongoing to create an extension to the Encore. And Jim Gibson hopes to have driverless Teslas as well, and even bigger vehicles to carry more people around. The stations and extensions will operate near the Resort Corridor, Allegiant Stadium, UNLV, Town Square, and Blue Diamond Road and Las Vegas Boulevard. Gibson says they're so confident in this project, they're willing to learn as they go. And here's what he means by that.
Typically, the government, the building department and public works departments and the agencies of government would want to see how it all interrelates, how it works together. But we agreed on this one. It is the first of its kind, that we would kind of all learn as we go. And so as they design out the next phase, then we're able to see what their plan is.
And the project should be close to being complete in the next 5 years. Regina On, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.